7. Natural foods to eliminate constipation. After age 60. Let's talk about something most people avoid, even fear, but something every single one of us over 60 deals with at some point: constipation. Now wait, before you click away or shrink back from this topic, I want you to listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you could literally transform how you feel every single day. You see, most people think that pain, bloating, and feeling stuck inside is just part of aging, that it's something you just accept. They'll tell you it's normal to sit on the toilet for 20 minutes and still walk away uncomfortable. They'll say, well, that's just what happens when you get old, but I say no. That's not aging, that's suffering, and it's optional. Let me tell you something. I've lived long enough to know that if something keeps recurring in your body, it's not age, it's a signal. And constipation, that's your body begging you to listen, to make a change, to choose something better. I'm not here to sell you pills, powders, or quick fixes. I'm here to remind you of something simple, powerful, and often forgotten. God designed your body to work. And when you give it the right fuel, the food He placed in nature, it starts to heal itself. Now, if you're over 60, the stakes are higher. Your metabolism has slowed. Your muscles, even the ones in your gut, aren't as strong as they used to be. But don't let that discourage you. Because you have something better than youth, you have wisdom. And wisdom says, fuel your body with what works, and it will work for you. So I want to walk you through 7 natural foods that can gently, effectively, and consistently eliminate constipation without harsh chemicals, without side effects, and without embarrassment. These aren't exotic, hard-to-find superfoods. These are real, natural, proven solutions. And they've worked not just for me, but for thousands who are ready to take back control of their body, one simple change at a time. And yes, this is about more than just going to the bathroom. It's about comfort. It's about energy. It's about waking up in the morning without feeling heavy and bloated. It's about walking out your door with confidence because your gut is in harmony. It's about giving your body the love it deserves. So if you're tired of straining, bloating, or feeling uncomfortable in your own skin, you're in the right place. And if you're ready to reclaim your health without relying on medicine cabinets full of maybes, then keep listening. Let's dive into the foods that can change everything for you. Let's talk about freedom, because that's what this is. Freedom to move, freedom to feel light again. Freedom to enjoy your golden years without discomfort. And it starts with what's on your plate. Ready? Let's begin. Part 1. The Forgotten Secret. Prunes, nature's gentle remedy. Let me tell you something my grandmother used to say. If you don't go every day, you're carrying around yesterday's trash. Now that may sound funny, but there's wisdom in it. And if there's one natural food that has stood the test of time in helping people go, it's the humble prune. Yes, prunes. I know. You've probably heard of them, maybe even made a face when someone mentioned them. But don't let their wrinkled skin fool you. These little fruits are digestive gold. You see, prunes are rich in sorbitol, a natural sugar alcohol that your body doesn't absorb very well. And that's the beauty of it. Sorbitol pulls water into your intestines, softening your stool and making it easier to pass. No chemicals. No artificial tricks, just gentle encouragement from nature itself. But that's not all. Prunes are also loaded with insoluble fiber, which acts like a broom in your digestive tract. It sweeps things along, keeps the traffic moving, and prevents buildup. Think of your gut like a country road. Prunes are the quiet little street cleaners that keep it from getting blocked up. Now let me be clear. You don't need to eat a whole bag. Just 4 to 6 prunes a day can make a massive difference. Have them in the morning with your tea, or toss them into a warm bowl of oats. Some people even soak them overnight to make them softer and easier to chew. However you take them, just take them consistently. And don't fall for the modern thinking that says you need some new miracle powder to feel better. Sometimes the answer isn't new, sometimes it's old, like a whisper from generations past. And prunes. They've been whispering healing for centuries. I'm 74 years old, And I can tell you with confidence, when I eat my prunes in the morning, I feel lighter, clearer, and more in control. You will too. Don't underestimate them. When nature speaks, listen. Part 2. Oats, the gentle warrior for your gut. Now let's talk about breakfast. You know what's funny? Most people over 60 don't think breakfast matters much anymore. A slice of toast, a cup of coffee, maybe a leftover donut. But I'll tell you right now, your morning meal sets the tone for your digestion all day long. And if you want a gut that works like clockwork, then oats need to become your best friend. Why oats? Because oats are what I call the gentle warrior. They don't come in loud, and they don't upset your system. But once they're inside you, they get to work. They're rich in something called soluble fiber, specifically beta-glucan. That kind of fiber forms a gel-like substance in your gut, softening your stool and encouraging smooth movement through the intestines. Picture this: a soft sponge moving through your colon, absorbing water, carrying out waste, and leaving everything cleaner than it found it. That's what oats do, and they don't just help your gut. They also lower cholesterol, support heart health, and keep your blood sugar steady. 3 things every person over 60 should care deeply about. Now don't ruin it with sugar packets and artificial creamers. Keep your oats simple. Add cinnamon, a handful of berries, maybe even some soaked prunes if you want a double boost. You can cook them on the stove or soak them overnight if you prefer a cold breakfast. However you do it, make oats your staple. I've had oats almost every morning for the last 30 years, and I can say this without hesitation. They've made a difference in how I feel, how I move, and even how I think. Because when your gut is calm, your whole body follows. We live in a world full of processed food and quick fixes, but you don't need a lab-made solution for your digestion. You just need God's ingredients, served warm and simple. And oats? They're proof that healing doesn't have to be complicated. It just has to be consistent. Stick with me, because the next food is so small, you might laugh when you hear it. But it's one of the most powerful digestive tools I've ever used. Ready to keep going? Let's keep building your freedom. And part 3, chia seeds, the tiny giants of digestion. Now let me ask you something. How can something so tiny pack such a powerful punch? Because that's exactly what chia seeds do. These little black and white seeds may look insignificant, but they're some of the most potent tools you can have in your kitchen and in your gut health arsenal. Let me break it down. When chia seeds come into contact with liquid, whether it's water, juice, or the moisture in your digestive system, they swell up and form a gel-like coating. This gel acts like a natural lubricant for your intestines. It helps bulk up your stool while also softening it. That means easier, smoother bowel movements, without any strain, without any stress. But here's the real power behind chia seeds: fiber. Just 1 ounce, about 2 tablespoons, contains almost 10 grams of fiber. That's nearly half of your daily recommended amount right there. And because the fiber is both soluble and insoluble, it works on 2 levels. The soluble part helps form that gel that soothes your gut. The insoluble part pushes waste through like a broom. Now let me tell you a secret. The older we get, the more hydration our digestive system needs. Dehydration is one of the sneakiest causes of constipation in older adults. And chia seeds? They hold water like a sponge. They help hydrate your colon from the inside out. You can mix them into a smoothie, stir them into oatmeal, or soak them overnight in almond milk with a bit of cinnamon for a delicious pudding. Start with 1 tablespoon a day and work your way up slowly. Always drink plenty of water with them. Chia seeds without hydration are like dry sponges. They need water to do their magic. I remember when I first added chia seeds to my daily routine. Within just a few days, I felt lighter, my belly was flatter, and for the first time in years, I went to the bathroom without any discomfort. That's not just a coincidence, that's cause and effect. That's how God designed these tiny seeds to work. So don't underestimate them because of their size. Chia seeds may be small, but they fight like giants when it comes to your gut. Part 4. Kiwi, the sweet natural digestive trigger. Let's talk about fruit again, but not just any fruit. I want to talk about kiwi. Yeah, that fuzzy little green fruit you might have passed by at the grocery store without a second thought. But if you're dealing with constipation, that little fruit might be exactly what your gut is crying out for. You see, kiwi isn't just sweet and juicy, it's loaded with digestive power. It contains a unique enzyme called actinidin, which helps break down proteins in your stomach. That means food digests more efficiently and waste moves through your system more smoothly. But wait, there's more. Kiwi is also high in water content and rich in soluble fiber. That combination is a dream come true for anyone dealing with sluggish bowels. The fiber helps form stool, while the water content keeps it soft and easy to pass. It's like nature's own gentle laxative, but with flavor. In fact, a study done on older adults showed that eating just 2 kiwis a day significantly improved bowel movements. That's no joke. No medication, no fancy supplements, just 2 kiwis. Imagine the difference that can make in your life. Now here's the real kicker. Kiwi works fast. I'm talking about real, noticeable changes in a matter of days. It doesn't cause cramping or urgency like some over-the-counter remedies. It's just a quiet, effective helper that brings everything back into balance. The next time you go to the store, don't just grab apples and bananas. Add a few kiwis to your basket. Eat them in the morning or as a refreshing snack in the afternoon. Peel them, slice them, or eat them whole, skin and all if you're brave. However you take it, just take it. I promise you, this isn't just about digestion. It's about feeling light. It's about having energy. It's about removing the toxins that weigh you down and keep you sluggish. Kiwi is more than fruit. It's freedom in a green jacket. My friend, I've tried a lot of things in my 70+ years, but very few have worked as naturally and effectively as kiwi. Trust it. Use it. And let it bless your body the way God designed it to. Stay with me, because we're not done yet. We've still got a few more life-changing foods to uncover, and the next one has been a staple of ancient healing for thousands of years. You don't want to miss it. Part 5. Leafy greens. The broom God planted. Now I know when people hear the words leafy greens, they often think of boring salads or bitter bites they'd rather skip. But I'm going to tell you something honest and straight from the heart. Leafy greens are not just healthy, they are essential, especially after 60. Your digestion slows down with age. That's a fact. Your metabolism isn't what it used to be, and if you're not getting enough fiber, magnesium, and hydration in your food, things start to, well, get stuck. And nothing helps unclog the pipes like God's natural broom, leafy greens. I'm talking spinach, kale, collard greens, Swiss chard, and even good old romaine. These aren't just diet foods. These are power-packed vegetables that feed your gut, clean out your colon, and refresh your whole system. Let me explain why. First off, greens are full of insoluble fiber. That's the kind that doesn't dissolve in water. Instead, it adds bulk to your stool and helps move waste through your intestines. That alone makes a huge difference. Second, they contain magnesium, an often overlooked mineral that acts like nature's muscle relaxer. It relaxes your colon walls and draws water into your intestines, making it easier to go. Many older adults are low on magnesium and don't even know it. If you're constipated, tired, or moody, that could be why. Third, greens are full of chlorophyll, that rich green pigment that detoxifies your blood and keeps your digestive system running clean. Think of it like internal soap. It scrubs you from the inside out. I eat some kind of leafy green every single day, whether it's a handful of spinach in my morning omelette or a big bowl of sautéed collards with garlic and olive oil at dinner. Greens are always on my plate. And listen, you don't need to go vegan or eat raw salads all day. Just find a way to add a serving or two of greens into your meals daily. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Trust me, when your gut starts moving the way it should, you'll feel younger, lighter, and more alive than you have in years. It's amazing what leafy greens can do when you let them do their job. Part 6. Flax seeds, the golden oil of regularity. Now let's talk about something you might have seen on a store shelf but never thought twice about. Flax seeds. These little brown or golden seeds are one of the oldest cultivated crops in history. And there's a good reason ancient people treasured them. They keep your body moving, especially your bowels. Flax seeds are packed with fiber, both soluble and insoluble, and that means double the digestive power. They bulk up your stool, absorb water, and help everything move along without resistance. But flaxseed has a secret weapon, omega-3 fatty acids. That's right. These good fats don't just help your heart and brain, they actually lubricate your intestines. It's like oiling up a rusty machine. Suddenly things start working again. Now here's the catch. You've got to eat ground flaxseed. Whole flax seeds often pass right through your system without doing much. But once you grind them up, the fiber and nutrients become available to your body. You can buy them pre-ground or grind them fresh at home with a coffee grinder. Just a tablespoon a day is enough to get your gut thanking you. Sprinkle it over your oatmeal. Mix it into yogurt, bake it into muffins, or stir it into your smoothie. However you take it, drink plenty of water along with it. Fiber needs water to work, and flaxseed is no different. There's something beautiful about flaxseed. It doesn't work like a sledgehammer. It's not harsh or sudden. It works like God intended nature to work, gently, consistently, and powerfully. I've seen folks who were backed up for days suddenly feel relief within 48 hours after adding flaxseed to their routine. And not just physical relief, mental clarity, lighter moods, better sleep. That's what happens when toxins leave the body and digestion is restored. You're not too old to feel better. You're not too far gone to heal. You just need the right tools. And flaxseed? That's one of the most powerful little tools God ever made. Stick with me. We're down to our final food in this journey, and it's one you might be enjoying already, but perhaps not the way that gives you the most benefit. Let's bring this home strong. Part 7. Coffee. The gentle nudge you never knew you needed. Now, I know a lot of you are going to smile at this one. Coffee. Yes, the same drink many of us have been sipping every morning for decades. But let me tell you something that might surprise you. Your morning cup of joe could be doing more than just waking you up. It could be helping you stay regular. Let's break it down. Coffee, especially warm black coffee, naturally stimulates your colon. It acts on your digestive system in two ways. First, the caffeine increases the contractions in your colon, the muscle movements that push waste along your intestines. Second, the warmth of the liquid triggers a gastrocolic reflex, a natural response in your body that signals your bowels to get moving after eating or drinking. Now, some people go overboard with coffee, and that can actually lead to dehydration, which works against you. Remember, your intestines need water to process fiber and soften stool. So moderation is key. Stick to 1 or 2 cups in the morning. Black is best, but if you need a splash of milk or a dash of cinnamon, go for it. Just avoid loading it up with sugar or heavy creamers, because those can cause inflammation and digestive issues, especially as you age. And here's another tip from experience. Make it a mindful moment. Don't just gulp your coffee while stressing about the day. Sit, sip, let your body relax. The calmer you are, the easier it is for your digestive system to work. Constipation often isn't just about what you eat. It's also about how you live. Some of you might have been drinking coffee for years without realizing it's been gently helping your digestion all along. Others might be new to it, or perhaps gave it up due to acid reflux or other concerns. If that's the case, consider a low-acid coffee blend or even a warm herbal alternative like dandelion root, which also supports digestion and liver health. Whatever your choice, remember, God designed your body to work with nature. And sometimes the simplest habits, like enjoying a cup of coffee in the morning, can help restore the rhythm of health. You don't need a miracle pill. You need wisdom. And wisdom often comes from the most ordinary things. Conclusion: you're not broken. You're just blocked. Let me leave you with something deep and true. Constipation after 60 isn't just a nuisance. It can steal your energy, cloud your mind, disrupt your sleep, and make you feel like your body's betraying you. But I want to remind you today, you are not broken. You are not falling apart. You're just blocked, and blocks can be cleared. God gave us everything we need in creation. He didn't design your body to suffer. He designed it to thrive at every stage of life. You just need to cooperate with what He already gave you. Prunes for gentle cleansing, apples for daily maintenance, oatmeal to sweep your insides, yogurt to restore balance, leafy greens to scrub your gut clean, flax seeds to oil the gears, and coffee to kick things into motion. These are not just foods, they're tools. Gifts. Reminders that health is still within reach, no matter your age. I've talked to too many people who thought their discomfort was just part of getting old. No, it's part of not knowing what your body needs in this new season. Aging is a shift, not a sentence. Your gut doesn't need punishment, it needs support. These 7 foods are how you offer that support, with love, with consistency, and with hope. So what now? Take one thing from this list and start today. Just one. Add it to your routine and give it a week, then add another. Over time, your body will respond. You'll feel lighter, more mobile, less bloated, more alive. And let me tell you something. When your digestion improves, everything improves. Your sleep, your mood, your memory. Even your prayer life gets clearer because you're not distracted by discomfort. Your second half of life can be your best half. Don't let a slow gut rob you of joy, energy, and purpose. Eat well, move often, laugh daily. Pray always, and remember, God is not finished with you yet. He's just waiting for you to unlock the temple He gave you, your body, so you can run your race strong and free. You've still got miles to go, so let's get your gut moving and your life flowing again. I'm proud of you. Let's do this together.